Hello, guys. It's High Priestess Jamila. Happy Monday to y'all. So, I was looking at another witchy content creator, and it inspired me to go ahead and come on here and make this video. Okay. Uh, and just FYI, let me tell you something. Before anybody gets to flipping and dipping and shaking jars and rattling chains, I called to Elegua Papa Legba, as well as Baron Samedi. Okay, so yeah, it was that kind of day today. Okay, so don't even try me because they all right here, and you know what? Every single time I call the Papa Legba, I was about to say Peppa. Every time I call the Papa Legba, it ain't no joke. It's not. I'm not a Haitian voodoo practitioner. I do have ties with Papa Legba somehow. I think that it comes in through my bloodline. But then again, I also have heavy favor from Baron Samedi and his wife. Okay? So I just want to say that. All right? We're going to get the information out there, whether or not people want it out there or not. Okay? All right. Because a lot of the times, I'm going to tell you guys something. 90%, and that's the number that we're looking at. 90% of your curses and hexes and jinxes are unjustified. They're unjustified. Okay? Also, another thing, what I've been noticing the past 3 to 4 years is needing to do more follow up with people. So every spiritualist or witch that comes into your inbox is not a scammer. That's changed a whole lot. Their spirit is actually asking us to do that. So if you are a witch that doesn't do work for other people, okay, then this is probably an understanding that you don't have. But I can promise you that it's a lot of dirty stuff going on out there because there are a lot of people that have problems. I can understand wanting to curse somebody that is trying to kill you. Okay? If somebody is trying to kill you or they have tried to sacrifice you to a demon, to their demons, I can understand that. I can understand stupid ass people. Trust me. Trust me. There's a lot of stupid people in this world that do stupid stuff. And they will conjure up these contracts of sacrifice of you and even your loved ones. And you know what? What's sad about it as a witch is that I help people every single day that spit in my face sometimes, not my clients, but people that kind of spit in my face and they have no idea how much I have helped them. And I still love them, okay? Because we are led by love. All right, so something that's been going on for the longest, but it's gotten more heavier and big time, is that when an enemy puts a curse on you, even when it's unjustified, this is one thing that I have had a hard time getting clients to accept. First of all, even if you're a good person, even if you've done nothing to that person, people will still put curses on you and curses can still work. It just is what it is. Okay? Another thing that I am noticing, which is why I made this live stream, is that they are crafting into the curses they put on you blocks from you going and getting help from a qualified person. Okay? Because they want to make sure that whatever deal they've done is done, and they want to make sure that you do not go to someone that is honest and qualified. Why are they doing that? Because a lot of people are on a death and hopelessness frequency. So if a person has the funding, or if a person knows how to curse you for no reason at all, they don't need a reason. Then even if they have a reason, whatever the reason is, they will do it. And I see it affecting all kinds of people. I have lost loved ones because they did not want to listen to me. So now at this point, I've crafted something into my wig that I'm not even going to bring up. Okay? They are crafting into the curses, though, intentions for you to be blocked from getting help, either financially or emotionally or spiritually. Religion is a big precursor for that. Okay, there's nowhere in the Bible that says thou shalt not go into a witch and get a curse reversed off of you. God ain't never said that, okay? But they are crafting things into their curses so that you either will not have the funding, and if you do have the funding, they're crafting into their curses confusion so that you can be tricked and led astray. Okay? Also, another thing that I'm seeing them craft into their curses, which is something that we did about, was that if you touch the curse or if you remove it, something bad is going to happen. Like a Trojan horse gets released and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a tripwire, like you know what I'm saying? So they're crafting that into their curses as well. But the main aspect of it is that they are crafting things into the curses to lead you to either a person that is not qualified to remove the curse or the bad spirit that's on you, or they're crafting it to where you kind of feel like, well, I'm just going to pray it away. How many times have I seen people praying away curses, people that I love, people that I care about, and guess what? Within a year or two, their kidneys was failing and they was in the hospital dying. Okay? So I'm just being honest with you. And it's something that they started doing sometime back in 2023. And just FYI, what Spirit is telling me, what I'm hearing, is that most of them that are doing it are not witches. They don't consider themselves to be witches. They're just practicing. Okay? So that's why you're seeing us more often reaching out. Everybody that goes up in somebody's inbox, even though I don't do that, I do follow up post consultation though. Because what I've noticed is that when I'm consulting with people, I can see it. I can see the curse that has been put on them. Not all. Not all. Okay? But I would say at least half of the clients that I've consulted with, this year already that has been crafted into their work. Also, they're crafting confusion and chaos spells within it, within the curse, so that you will not get along with your practitioner. So that you'll be confused. So that you won't pay your debt to the spirits. It's becoming more and more common. Okay? Is what they're doing. And this is not just witches doing that. That's not, I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of witches are just working regular jobs, living their life, and raising their families. These are people that use witchcraft, throw their hands, and then hide behind religion, which is bad to begin with. However, once the dirty deed is done, it's done. Okay? Once they craft that into the work, once they've done that, now you're confused. Many of you that have had that done to you, when you come out of it, you're gonna have some kind of debilitating disease. Sometimes it's sexually transmitted disease. I had some people that tried to curse me, and they was trying to get me to sleep with some dude that got HIV. I've actually had clients that have contacted me and told me that they were cursed to where the person that cursed them tried to set them up to get HIV. This is something that's happening underground. So sometimes HIV infected persons that are known, and particularly men, will come to you, but they're being sent to you. They're being sent to you. They're being utilized to do that to you. Okay? Because you guys are still out here randomly dating people. Most of all, your destiny is not being decided by God. Your destiny is being manipulated by evildoers. Okay? A lot of what they are doing, and like I said, you can come in here with an attitude if you want. I called to Papa Legba today. It's over. When I called to Papa Legba, he's not going to negotiate about me. Papa Legba and Baron Samedi, they don't play about me. At the end of the day, I have an entire spirit team. But when I called up Papa Legba and Baron Samedi, that's when shit has got real. And they don't play about me. Okay? Alright, just to let y'all know. And you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. A lot of these people that are either practicing witchcraft or either taking advantage of witchcraft or buying witchcraft, they're mentally ill. See, I don't accept clients that are in a bad mental state that just want to curse somebody or dominate somebody. I don't do stuff like that. Okay? However, I am a healer and I do remove curses, and then I also do love and money work for people. Okay? So that's something that is very real. That is very real. It's interesting because the video that I was watching, the lady was saying that nobody can steal your destiny, but people can control it and manipulate it, which is the same thing. It's the same thing. Destiny swapping is just another word for stealing, thieving your energy. And yes, parasites and psychic vampires are very real, but they're at the bottom of the totem pole. We're not concerned about them. What we are concerned about is these very complicated, very complex and very, very, very strong. Strong that are creating strongholds on people. That's what we're talking about today. And listen, if you want to battle with Baron, you can. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Because you already know he ain't playing that. Okay, I don't care what you say. In fact, when we move in a few days, I'm going to have like a little area. It's going to be an area devoted to Baron Samedi and his wife. Because every single time I call the Baron, he don't play that, and then neither does Papa Legba. Okay, Papa Legba like loves me so much he'll do anything I ask him to do. He will, and they hang in the background, y'all. So it is what it is. Do not mess with them. This week I'm making offerings to them. I got plenty of money to make offerings to them. I'm about to go up there and get some cigars right now. Don't play with me this week. You better back up before you get smacked up. Okay? And I've been over here drinking this Fireball with them too. Yes, 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 yes. I've been over here drinking with the ancestors, okay? And I don't even drink like that. I'm going to go get them a few more of these Fireballs. They love that Fireball, that cinnamon whiskey. They accept that. And I'm about to go up here again and get them some cigars. And yes, they do take Black and Milds. Okay? All right? So we're not going to play these games this week here. Now, and you know what? Papa Legba told me, and Baron, they said, we're getting ready to shut it down. We're getting ready to shut it down. And then Jesus even showed up, and Jesus complied now. Okay, because they do work with Jesus. They said, told him all about it, what I've been dealing with, going through all this stuff just because I ain't no hoe. And I saved myself for my man. See, now we, listen, baby, let me tell you. So that's what I've been running into. I've been running into these tripwire curse bindings. The shit, they got the shit so strong on y'all that the trip wire goes off even sometimes before y'all consult with me. So we removed a lot of that. We removed that. So you can come on in. But another thing that they did, and I'm going to say this, another thing that they did was they tried to do it. Of course, they tried to attack the practitioner, which is a no-no. It's a lot of dodos out there trying to do spiritual work. Don't be a dum-dum. See, and this is going to help a lot of you witches out there, too, especially y'all that run business. Run on through me, okay? They putting stuff in it to curse the witch. That removes it from you, which was a big mistake. Big mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Hey, that's what the devil card is about. Let it go. Learn how to let shit go. Sometimes you gotta learn how to let shit go. A lot of people, am I lying or am I flying? A lot of people don't know how to let shit go when God has told you to let go and you still won't let go. Okay? So that's just all it is to it. So, and I got a message from Papa Legba. Whoever it is that's trying to put me down, keep me down, and make me and my family homeless, running around here talking about forced farting and shit like what y'all doing to that girl over there. Hey, listen, you in a lot of trouble and you need to be quiet. Papa Legba said, tell them to shut up. He didn't say shut the fuck up. He said shut up is what he said. Okay, and I ain't never, you know what? I will never stray. Papa Legba said, he said, why you been straying from us? He said, we've been watching over you. This is a true story. This happened today. Earlier today, early this morning. I've been up since this morning. When I got off of that live, Papa Legba came to me. He said, we've been watching over you and your man and your man. We've been watching over your children and your grandchildren. And we respect you because you don't abandon people. You see what I'm saying? Because you love people. And we love you. That's exactly what Papa Legba said to me. And then Baron came in and was talking to me about doing some healing and stuff. Because Baron, people don't realize that Baron Samedi is a very powerful healer. Him and his wife, Brigitte. So here's the thing about it. You can go back and forth with me all you want, and you can try to play with me, but at the end of the day, God is good and God is always on time for me. Because this is ridiculous. Okay? It's ridiculous. I like saying ridiculous like that, y'all. And instead of saying arguing, I say arguing. They arguing. Okay, hey, you know what? This right here is what it is. And yes, Papa Legba and Baron has said that they are giving me favor over everybody because they think that y'all just bullies. Okay, now that's any of these other practitioners out here, and we know who I'm talking to. And you know what? You know you've been given grace and you've been given all the time in the world to go ahead and just let it go. Okay, it just is what it is. Which paper towel can get more done? You know, you can't be falling in love with with the sexy lady. You know, the sexy lady ain't available for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be falling in love with the girl by. You see all this sexiness right here? Uh, I got women and men just in love, deep, 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 deep in love, the deepest of in love. Yeah, you better get over it. You better fall out of love. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of these people, y'all, they be calling the Papa Legba and they be calling the Papa Legba and Ogun and Oshun, and they don't even believe in them. They don't even believe in them. I believe in them. You can tell by looking at me in my face. Okay? All right. I hope that y'all have been doing well. That's pretty much all that I had to say. So, that's why there are a lot of us that are actually being told to go out there and do that. But those of you that have the curses crafted on you to stop you from seeking help, we helping y'all out with that. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. And then, by this fall, everybody gonna be calmed down. Okay? Everybody gonna be calmed down. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Shout out to all of my supporters out there. And then also, shout out and goodbye and you're banished to all of the lesbian electronic stalkers. Y'all, I got the lesbians is obsessed with me. And that's fine. And I'm not saying the lesbians, but I'm saying like they really mad because I'm not into other women. They're like they are obsessed, y'all. So that's why they be doing all this hoopla in the social medias. Uh-huh. All right, y'all. Later. Mwah. Happy Monday. Bye.